Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Carolina, Slavic Muslima. I came back from Morocco some time ago and I still have the energy. So let's see how long this will last. I hope for the best, but at least I have recharged a little bit and I'm so happy to be back. And this channel is about awareness awakening, being the best version of yourself, therefore you can change your life today, right here, right now. Being the best version of yourself today in comparison to yesterday. Let's go to today's topic. You know actually what it is all about. It is about facing your darkness and changing your darkness into the light. Leveling up through the shadows into the light and then leveling up. Hey, I invite you to your greatness. No love exists without pain. Contrast, it is all about the contrast as well. Good and bad. Love and hate. Ugly and beautiful. Clever and stupid. Old and hot. Male and female. Balance and chaos. Balance and chaos. But you get the idea, right? Apple represents many things. In this channel, I raise awareness. Why? So then we can be aware. Remember, awareness is the starting point of any change. We have to see, acknowledge something first in order to change. Your reality, your experiences, your choices, how you see this lifetime opportunity. Your reality is your reality. My reality is my reality. My reality is experienced through my filters, my knowledge, understanding, observations, and how I comprehend everything around me. The same as your reality, it's the reflection of how you actually experiencing your reality. Oh my God. We are in the source. We are in the ocean of possibilities. We are in the materialistic world, the source, everything that surrounds you, this planet, right? We are in that situation, floating, living our life, experiencing what we want to experience. Some people are experiencing many different things. Going on holiday, creating AI, creating cars, producing things that you can see. Some people are into different stuff. Some people are into self-improvement, like myself. Whatever you choose in this life, there are no limitations. There are no limitations in a creation, in experience. The limitations that you experience, it's the outcome, it's the reason of your own understanding and filters of this reality, of your own world, and your allowance, what you are allowing yourself to experience. So now we have this wonderful opportunity to experience this life opportunity from the angle that you allow yourself. But, everything is lovely, but when you can't find things, this is when it's a bit destructive. Let's talk a little bit about metaphysics, okay? From that angle. I mean, not little bit. I'm constantly talking about metaphysics. But anyway, so we have this lovely opportunity to experience this lifetime. So in order to experience this lifetime opportunity, we have to have a desire for something. We have to have a desire for something, and desire, it's the impulse. It's something that drives you forward to experience this, whatever you want to experience. Me and my focus is the impulse, is the desire, the focus. Where am I putting my focus into? If you put your focus into specific thing, you will experience that. Darkness and light, the contrast, two opposites. The same as me and other people, me and someone else. Because of this, I can experience. I have the opportunity to experience other people, and they can experience myself. For example, you watch this video and there is that contrast that you are on the other side. You're watching this video, you see me, I might trigger you, but I show you that there is a possibility of creating videos. Why? Because you are able to see this and experience this through the contrast. I hope this is making sense. The contrast, it's absolutely important. Without it, we wouldn't be able to experience anything. That's why I was talking about contrast. Dark and light. Two opposites. Contrast gives us the ability to experience. Okay, and of course, in order to experience, you have to have a desire and impulse. But our experience is based on our focus, where we're putting our focus. And because we put our focus in a specific thing, this allows us to experience where we are putting our focus on. If you watch my videos, or if you watch videos of other creators, because of this experience, you see the possibility of having that experience. Without me showing up and other creators, you wouldn't be able to know that this is absolutely possible to experience. To create, if you want to create. The potential that is given to you is the source, the ocean, the source that we are in right here, right now. The ability to experience, because you are your own individual self. You have your body, materialistic. Therefore, you can experience. The focus is the key here, because through focus, we can experience. Now the question is, where is your focus? What are you focusing on? This is how your reality functions. For you, for myself, for all of us. And there is that contrast, there is that separation. When you put your focus on something or on someone, you are able to experience that thing. I am able to experience this highlighter. If I have the opportunity to meet other people, I have the experience to experience them. The same as they have the opportunity to experience myself. When we are in a relationships with people, whether it's friendship, romantic relationship, when we are experiencing them, we are actually experiencing ourselves. The same as when they experience us, actually, in reality, they are experiencing themselves. But when you can recognize this and see this, life, it's becoming so different, and you are realizing that you have the power to shape your reality based on your choices. That's why the awareness is the key. If this man, if this guy wouldn't show up, you wouldn't know about your insecurities. You wouldn't know about to which degree you can be jealous. When you understand that this person is showing you your mirror, your reflection, and you can learn, you can see, you can experience yourself through that reflection, you wouldn't know if you wouldn't experience that. You wouldn't know how jealous you are, you wouldn't know what makes you feel insecure, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't experience all of these crazy emotions that sometimes we do experience because other people showing us ourselves, our reflection. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Focus, mirror, and experience. If you wouldn't have that connection, you wouldn't know that you have a problem with control, you have a problem with sadness, you have a problem with jealousy, all of these negative emotions. You wouldn't know that you can actually transform and change based on what you see, based on what other people are showing you. They're showing you back your own reflection. When you can understand this and when you can use this to your advantage, this is where you are integrating your parts, your unaware parts of yourself, and you are becoming a better human being. But I know this is not easy. Your family members might trigger some unwanted emotions for you to look into that. I'm actually experiencing right now many uncomfortable emotions, but I am committed to self-improvement, and I understand that me being in these topics enables me to work on myself and changing the uncomfortable into comfortable. Remember the contrast, right? The contrast, the dark and the light, from the darkness to the lights. Without the mirror, without people making you feel uncomfortable, you wouldn't be able to experience this, which is a common sense, right? But this is the key to understand, because if we can understand that, okay, we are dealing with our insecurities that other people are showing us through our emotions, which are the indicators, then we wouldn't know that we can actually change that and change the uncomfortable into comfortable. When we can do a self-reflection and be dedicated to that, then miracles happen. When your nervous system is going crazy, this is for you to recognize that you have to look there. This is not the person that is doing that, okay? This is for you to acknowledge, to see, and to work on that. So, is your boyfriend making you angry? Why? Is your husband making you angry? Is your wife, children are making you angry? Why are you experiencing these emotions? Can you fight them? Of course. How? Looking into that. There is no other way. There is no other way. If you're not gonna look into that, you will be in the loop. You will be in the loop, reoccurring events for you to finally look and change darkness into a light. If your partner making you feel jealous, he or she is showing you that jealousy, because this is your mirror. It's not like he or she is doing this to you, no, because you are experiencing that through your focus. You are choosing to focus on that. Where is your focus going? I am able to experience that through my focus, because I choose to focus on that jealousy. Therefore, I experience that jealousy. Focus. Your focus is everything. But when I have the awareness of knowing who I am, and I know who I am, and my focus is not there, then I'm not gonna experience that jealousy. because I am busy with my greatness, and I invite you to your greatness. Where is your focus? Where is your focus? Are you focusing on being jealous? Are you focusing on being angry? Are you focusing on your insecurities? I want to experience love, let's say, and I allow myself to experience love. But love comes with a pain. Love comes with a pain. Why? For you to integrate yourself, because if you're gonna be in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, your mirror will be at your face all the time, every day, for you to look at your insecurities and choose differently with your focus. Am I focusing on my insecurities? If so, I will experience them. I choose not to focus on my insecurities, then I'm not going to experience them. Simple as. It's not so simple, but you can choose. But if your mirror is presenting you that you are constantly jealous, that means there is something for you to do with this. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just explaining how this works. You are experiencing the same situation, not the same situation, but very similar situations, and you are experiencing the same emotions. You are in the loop. The same emotions, but with different people. What does that mean? That means the mirror is still there and showing you this, and the focus is there. Therefore, you are experiencing this because the focus is there too for these uncomfortable emotions, jealousy, for example. It is not fault of them, her, him. You will be experiencing this over and over and over and over again unless you choose differently, unless you start focusing on something else. And you are in your powers, absolutely. I invite you to your greatness. The uncomfortable into comfortable. Me showing up here, as I'll always say, I have repeated myself a couple of times already. For me now, it's okay. Why? Because I've done it once, twice, 100 times. And I feel comfortable now. It's the path to your greatness through the darkness, through your dark shadows into the light. This is what it is all about, my lovely people. Yes, and I invite you to your greatness. Everyone has their dark shadows. That's okay. We are humans. It's a human experience. Allow yourself to experience. Allow yourself to feel the uncomfortable emotions that will take you to another level of your greatness. I promise you that. 100%. Experiences. Choosing. Because we are here, that means we have the potential. That means we have the ability to experience through our choosing. You know? We are in the ocean of possibilities. Now, if my mirror is showing me that I am jealous, through my impulse, through my emotions, I can choose. I can again go into experiencing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Or alternative. There is always alternative. I can choose differently and I don't have to experience this anymore. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be human. Feel all of these uncomfortable feelings, emotions, insecurities, be jealous. It's okay. But then now the question is for you and for myself. Choose where your focus is going. Where is your focus going? Why is your focus going there? It is for you to find out. But once you find out, you go on a different level of consciousness. In order to change, you have to go through the loop of uncomfortable feelings. Have to, and you will. Until you recognize this and you choose differently. There is no other way. Have to recognize it and choose differently. Focus. Put your focus on something else rather than jealousy, okay? Put your focus on something else. And yeah, recognize that you are jealous. I really do hope that you have enjoyed my video. I'm so grateful that you are here with me. And I hope everything is good with you. Carry on. Experience whatever you want to experience. But the question is, are you ready? Are you ready for these experiences?